Hello, friends. This is part two of 2022 forecast, global forecast that we have been doing. So, in this particular video, we are going to look at three major instruments and its outlook for the year 2022. It's a continuation of the part one. So, if you guys have not watched part one, I suggest that you look at part one and come back to this particular video. So let me go to the charts. So this first chart for the day is that of Nifty Financial Services. I understand that most of you have been asking for Bank Nifty. However, I feel that this is one sector which is going to boom in India, especially in the next few years. Considering all the facts that we have the penetration into the rural areas and the underpenetrated financial services needs across India. I feel that this is one sector which is going to have a huge leap coming up in the next few years. So, if you were to understand the bull markets of every decade, we have been seeing a lot of leaders and draggers. And with each passing bull market, we have seen a new leader emerging. And there are few important view that we will be looking at for how can a particular sector we become a leader into that particular bull market. So going by the parameters that we have set, I understand that this is one sector which is going to take a huge leap in the coming few years. And this particular Nifty Financial Services could be the leader as well as be outperforming any other sector, including that of Bank Nifty. So this is the reason as to why we have picked up this particular sector for this particular year 2022 analysis. So if you were to look at this particular chart, you will understand this is the weekly chart. You will understand that in the last video also we have made specifically that Nifty has entered into the bear market, though new high is possible. We feel that the peak of 2020 at 18,600 is the beginning of the bear market, and we have the potential of drawdown in the coming months of July, August, or September. So during that particular time, we'll have a huge drawdown. But coming to this financial services chart, you will understand that the bull market is not yet complete in this particular chart. So which means that if you were to look at this particular channel, you'll understand that there is still a potential upside that is pending for this particular chart to be completed. Means when we are looking out for a kind of sideways market in the next few months, this is one sector, especially once we take out this particular mid band, that this is one sector wherein you will find a huge buying interest coming up into this particular sector. And the reason why we are saying again and again this particular sector is because when you compare that with of any other sector or the broader index Nifty itself, you will feel that the bear market for this particular sector in the year 2022 will be limited. And this is the reason as to why we feel that this is one of the reasons, I'll say, one of the reasons why we feel that this is having the potential to become a market leader in this particular bull market that has started in 2020. Okay, so we still have 4-5 years left. And while Nifty is marching towards 50,000 mark, this could overbeat all other sectors, and it could bring in a lot of multi-baggers and wealth creation potential stocks in this particular sector. So keep watching this particular sector for the year 2022. And I will definitely say that we need to have some stocks, very good quality stocks from this particular kitty into the portfolio when you're building up the portfolio for the next few years in the year 2022. So this is a must watch sector that we are covering up. And I still feel that please do your own research, much deeper research into the stocks, because you have a wide range of stocks into this particular sector. We can be specific enough and try to filter out of the very good stocks to be part of your portfolio. And to the second chart for this particular day is that of international silver. Okay, so last video we covered that of gold. Now when it comes to silver, you will understand that there is a potential of a multi-month rally that is going to take place into this particular stream as well. So if you were to look at this particular chart, you will understand that we have been in a bear market quite strongly, and that has taken the prices from all the way from 50 to that of 15 in the past few months. So after that particular huge drawdown that has been witnessed in this particular instrument, we have been pretty consolidating into this particular that was creating a base for the next bull run to begin. So that has been happening for quite a lot, and we have got a breakout on that particular front in the year 2020. Now, if you were to look at it, the 2020 rally was so sharp and very limited to few months that most of them have missed out in a perfect entry into this particular instrument. Now, if you look at this particular chart, I am not saying that this is a perfect channel, because we need to have one more leg on the upside to confirm this particular channel. But tentatively, if you were to look at it, I will confirm like say 70 to 80% that this is the channel that we are going to see, and the developments of the price is going to take place within this particular channel for the next few years. So if you were to look at this particular new channel that is in progress, we have taken the exact bottom of this particular channel and we have started moving up. So if we were to get a breakout, say around a 28, about 28 on a weekly or a monthly closing, that I should be the ideal buying point into this particular instrument. Okay. Why we are saying so is because if you were to compare this chart with vis-a-vis to that of the gold international, you will see that gold has moved much higher and sharply and on the upside. So we still are lagging in this particular metal. Though each and every metal and each and every instrument, we need to identify different patterns, identify its own track. I still feel that when you compare this with that of the gold, this is underperforming, and there are high chances that in the year 2022, the beginning of the next phase of this particular bull rally, silver could outperform that of gold. So if we were to say in terms of numbers, once we move about 28, we can see somewhere closer to 42 or 44 in this particular next leg of this particular bull run. That could be into little a few months into 2023 also. So, but the breakout of about 28, most likely that we are going to hit the next leg on the upside towards 44 to that of 46. This is what we are looking at. So if we were to compare this with that of gold, there is a huge potential of huge big run up that is going to come up in this particular instrument. And the third chart that we are going to share for this particular day is that of Bitcoin. So this is one instrument which we are covering for the first time on the public forum. We are not sure as to the legal entity of this particular financial instrument. It's still a debate that's going on in most part of the countries, whether to legalize this particular crypto or not. However, we are just covering this particular instrument just for people who are really into this particular crypto space. And we feel that Bitcoin is the most specific crypto that we all keep a track of, and it is an ideal way to look at the entire crypto boutique. So if you were to look at this particular structure, you will understand that after taking up the huge rally in the year 2020-21, of late, from the last quarter of 2021, if you were to look at it, the support has been turned into that of a resistance. I hope that you can see this particular red line. This support line has turned into a resistance line for the year 2021. Okay, we had tried multiple times trying to surpass this particular resistance. However, it has failed again and again and again, and it is actually testing one of the resistant turned support line. So if this red line is a support turned resistance line, now we are testing a resistance turned support line. So if we were to look at it, if we are going to break below this particular trend line, say around 39,500 mark, if we are going to get closing below 39,500 in the coming weeks, then we will most likely be testing 30,000 once again. That is the base that should be for this particular year. Unless and until we break below and start closing below 30,000, I don't think we are going to enter into a huge bear market. So basically, we will be seeing a kind of consolidation that is going to take place in the year 2022 when it comes to the Bitcoins. So most likely, we are going to consolidate. The base is going to be somewhere around 30,000 mark. And on the higher side, we will be looking at somewhere around 45,000 on the higher side. So unless and until we break these particular levels, either way on the weekly closing, we are not going to have a huge run up or the huge downside for the year 2022. So we shall be staying connected every fortnight with different videos on the forecast or on the technical analysis courses and all those stuff. So please stay connected. This is it for the year 2022. In comparison to that of the last 2 years, wherein we have made predictions, this year we have just limited ourselves to that of the forecast. So stay connected, friends, and we hope to see. I hope to see you in the next fortnight. And thank you so much for all your support and love. We wish you again a happy new year and prosperous wealth creation journey from here on, from 2022. Thank you so much.